Yes sir, Rise and Grind. Back at you with another video with the Pull Up King. In this video we got a 2015 Dodge Grand Caravan 3.6 SXT, and we changing out that oil filter housing unit and replacing it with a metal one. That plastic one does no justice. It's always going to leak. I'll put the link in the description for this. And we're going to also do the valve cover gaskets. This thing is leaking oil pretty bad, and it's got a fuel injector code, cylinder 1, and misfire cylinder 1. Running rougher than it was before I came prior when I was out here. Did some work on it, and now it's a lot worse. But we're gonna see what we got, man. Let's get it. All right, so we're gonna pull up on this and pull this off. All right. So that thing up in here, right there, you see we got a lot of oil. And we got a lot of oil down in here. It's been leaking. I mean, it's been leaking for a long time. Over a year, I could say. So, trying to seal these leaks up and see what else we need to do about these other codes. Probably be a good idea to go ahead and remove. So I pulled these tabs here, unclip those. There's 3 of them. This line here, undid it from here, and harness, undid that. This clip here, gotta pull that out in order to get it out, and that right there just pulls right off, and we can get this out. Alright, we're gonna see what we got next. Go ahead and remove this harness from here. These connectors. This hose here. Got another hose right here. Use my channel locks to get that off. Another one right here. Connects to the booster. Alright, that's all. Now we got these nuts here, they're 10 mil. There's 2 of them holding on the bracket for the intake manifold. Alright, we get those off. Now we got 2 more 10 millimeter nuts right there. Now we're gonna work on these 8 mil bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, once we got those loose, we're gonna wanna pry. I'm gonna get a pry bar and get these from out of their position, because it's gonna stay there. It's gonna be able to come past that. So I'm gonna open that gap. Don't take much to do it. That's all we need. Now we can come out. All right, get this out the way. Make sure you reinstall that. All right, it's the front cover. And we have this oil filter housing. See, we got oil all down in there. All back there. It's just leaking like crazy. Alright, so this is what I did so far. These bolts are 8mm and it's 8 of them around the unit. And the injectors, these are the connectors. You just want to, I got a flat head and pressed up on those tabs, that red tab, and pressed the black tab and pried it out. Got all of those out. You want to remove this fuel line. We got that undone. You want to press these 2 tabs in and pull that out. Be careful, fuel will be coming out of that. Next, that there, get that out of that hole. And there's another one right here. And we should be able to pull this right out. All of these here. All right, pull up on that red tab. Press that tab, that black one. Slide it off. Press down on this black tab here. Slide that off. Now we gotta hit these bolts. 8mm. Back there. Alright, those bolts are loose. They are E8. And you pull up on it. Look at all that oil just settling down in there. All in that valley. Just been sitting there, leaking off. Huddled up, comes down on this side of the transmission. Alright, next we're gonna get this hose. Get that clamp off. So I'm gonna have to clean all of this up. Get some rags and soak it up. Alright, we got that cleaned up. See how deep it is. So we got our pieces. It comes with new gaskets and all of that. Just gotta put it all together. Here. Bolts in there. Those gonna be T30. Flip it over. Put your gaskets in there. Alright, we got all of those in. It's gonna be 4 of them. And then this in here. Got the rubber gasket. Put that over that. New oil filter. Alright, now we can read this. Stop. Do not proceed without reading. Alright, so we just read that this vehicle is retrofitted with an upgraded oil filter housing from a 2015 model year vehicle. To avoid engine damage, replacement oil filter must be from a 2015 model year of the vehicle. Alright. Alright, luckily this is a 2015 model. As you can see, we have our oil pressure sensor that goes here and the temp sensor. We're going to remove the old one from the old unit and put that on here. We don't have any problems with those sensors. And these sensors here. Now we got that out with a 19mm deep socket. Try to use a 1/2 inch ratchet, but it didn't work. Had to put some torque on that guy. Got it out. Let's see about this one. Alright, this is specifically for the oil pressure sensor. Fit right on it. I was able to get that one off. Wasn't as tight. Alright, we in there. Get yourself some Loctite. Put on that thread. Alright, next we want to get these gaskets out of here. Just use the flathead. Clean that up. Alright, that's the bottom. Flip it over. Top. Alright. That's done. Now these are where your injectors are. I went ahead and cleaned those off. Alright, so I went ahead and put that line, that hose right there first. And we're going to hook up the connectors. And then we sit it down in position. We're going to get this back in. Make sure that gasket seats in properly in that hole right there. Alright, we push that back in. And we wiggle it. Make sure we good. We're going to add the bolts in. Alright, we down in there. Looking good. Alright, we got that in position. Now we can tighten down the bolts. Next, I'm going to go ahead and jump on the valve covers. Get those off. I'll get these 10mm bolts and the connectors here. Get those off. And right here,